the people telling like, oh, when you grow older you're gonna lose your prospects, blah blah blah. Now when I'm like in my 30s, I realize it's all bullshit. Let me tell you why. Those were all lies fed to us. The reason for that, I believe, not just think, I believe, is because women gain certain level of awareness once they step into their 30s, okay? It happened to me. Like the moment I stepped into my 30s, I don't know what happened, okay? There's some wire in my brain, like just like, I don't know what happened. Something switched in my brain. And I just started realizing the truth, which is my true power. I finally feel like I am finally comfortable in being who I am, like in my skin, in the person that I am, the qualities that I inherit. Like I am finally more comfortable in who I am. I'm finally more at peace. All through my 20s, I felt like I was scrambling. All through my 20s, I felt like I was trying to find my identity and my one true belonging. Like I was trying to find out who I was, where I belonged and the people that I belonged with. I was all fighting all these things, and that's how it's supposed to be. I think in your 20s, you're more naive, you're more gullible. Like they settle down at 20s and they don't find out about all these things. And because when you're in your 30s, your standards are now automatically higher. Like I feel like I'm growing more into myself and becoming more myself, and so I have less tolerance for people who are trying to be anybody else. Like once you realize who you are and what you're all about, it's so hard to be people who are still playing a role in this world, who are still trying to fit in. I cannot surround myself with anything that is not authentic. Also for relationships and people that do not accept this version of me. For women or for girls in their 20s who are thinking, oh my god, they're way behind, they're late for their timeline, whatever timeline that you're working on, it's late, like I haven't even met the love of my life. Don't you worry. Okay? You have plenty of time. I know it doesn't feel like it that way right now, but I'll tell it to you. Believe me, you have plenty of time. Be with somebody when you have finally understood what exactly you want from a partner, from a relationship, and you understand who the hell you are. Once you have understood your true power and essence, that's when you find the best of partners. And trust me on that. You cannot settle down in your 20s. The main event in your life was, is, and always will be you yourself. You're the main event. That's what I realized. I was like, I am the main event in my life. It was never about the husband. It was never about a marriage. It was never about a wedding. It was always me, myself, and I. Like I was the main event.